A very good evening, viewer. You're most welcome to the NILEcast only on West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name's Ukumaringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines today. In the headlines tonight, Bishop Pomoni Wokorach appointed as the Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese. Market shed construction flagged off in Maracha district. And Watu engages border and security leadership on safety. This and more in the NILEcast News Bulletin. It's the 22nd of March 2024. You're most welcome to the NILEcast only on West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. The Bishop of Nebi Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Raphael Pomoni Wokorach, has been appointed as the new Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese. This was revealed during the delivery of the message by Apostolic Nuncio to Uganda, Luigi Bianco, from the Pope Francis. Alfred Jawok reports.
The Apostolic Nuncio to Uganda, Luigi Bianco, has this afternoon delivered the message from Pope Francis that the Bishop of Nebi Catholic Diocese, Right Reverend Raphael Pomoni Wokorach, is the new Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese. During the announcement this afternoon, 22nd March 2024, at Nebi Cathedral Parish, Luigi Bianco announced that the Bishop of Nebi Catholic Diocese has been appointed by the Pope to replace Archbishop Odama of Gulu Archdiocese.
Father Francis, there is a change in the Diocese of Nebi. The Archbishop elect of Gulu now, Raphael Pomoni Wokorach, continues to be in charge of the Diocese of Nebi until his canonical possession of the Archdiocese of Gulu. Archbishop Raphael continues here as diocesan administrator of the Diocese of Nebi. Also in the Eucharistic prayers in the Holy Mass, the priest is continuing to remember the bishop of his diocese. There is no more general vicar because the diocese is back. The chancellor continues. And there is this invitation to a special prayer appointment of the new bishop of Nebi, head of his diocese. Thank Archbishop Raphael for his service during this period here in this diocese. 25 years ago it was the same news, because 25 years ago, the 2nd January.
However, Raphael Pomoni Wokorach, the Bishop of Nebi Catholic Diocese, in his response said, "This is a call from God." Raphael thanked the Pope for entrusting and appointing him as Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese.
I love it and put my heart to always try to offer it with devotion. I do not need to give another thanks at this moment, but allow me to add a few words to give voice to my feelings in this important moment in the life of this diocese and in my personal life. It's indeed a moment of change, which change has been like an ambush. I should say, God has ambushed me. I did not expect it when most of you will be. I did not expect to move from Nebi diocese to not this soon. Yet it is your will, Lord, that this should occur. Since my consecration as Bishop of Lady Catholic Diocese, I entrusted my episcopate to the most sacred heart of Jesus and to the Immaculate Heart of Mary and to Saint Joseph. I abandon myself once again to their protection in the new mission the Lord is blessing me in.
In the meantime, Gabriel Ukumu, Okoro County Member of Parliament and one of the Christians in Nebi Catholic Diocese, described the appointment as a big blow to them as they prepare to animate Matters Day Namugongo 2024.
Within a very short time, when we are preparing to animate Namugongo, a very big call by the whole church in Uganda to lead the celebration of the 3rd of June for Namugongo. It is a very big surprise. It has taken us very, very surprisingly, and secondly, it has really made many Christians to be very sorrowful. The bishop had laid a very good foundation stone which would live here for years in the development of this diocese. But unfortunately, the Holy Father made a choice for the Metropolitan Diocese of Gulu, and our bishop has been taken. In faith, we take it, but in body, it is very painful.
Right Reverend Raphael Pomonyo Krach was consecrated as Bishop of Nebi Catholic Diocese in 2021, replacing Right Reverend Santo Lina Wanok, who was appointed as Bishop of Lira Diocese. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And more in our stories, politicians together with the people of Nyadri sub-county have done the groundbreaking of Chakuchakua market shed funded by the Maricha East constituency member of parliament, Honorable Ruth Lamatia Moli Onduru. Take a look.
Chakuchakua market, located near the headquarters of Nyadri sub-county, which is a center for trade for locals in this area and also source of local revenue for the sub-county, has been in a dilapidated state for many years. Banichia Scovia, a vendor in this market, stressed that they used to run into the sub-county headquarters rooms when it started raining. We thank you so much, and we thank you so much for coming to construct for us the market. From the month of July, whenever it used to rain, we could run for shelter under the sub-county headquarters rooms as if we were prisoners. While accusing the contractor for the previous projects over negligence, the Alikwa Sub-County LC3 Chairman Honorable Edema Robert Peterson asked the new contractor for this project to work diligently and harmoniously.
So I want to say to the conductor that the former conductor who did the construction of the other sub-counties, the contract was not okay, the matter was not okay. I think there was a misunderstanding between the conductor and the communities around there in the previous sub-counties. The work which was done by the former conductor was not okay because there were problems. The money that was given to the contractor by the Honorable Member of Parliament was okay. It was now the mistake of the conductor, where he did not pay the laborers. He never paid them. That's why the laborers complained, even including in our office. So it was a problem. That's why the new conductor is sent to the sub-county. So we want now the new conductor to give us a wonderful work, and the work should be done very seriously, and they will monitor this.
Honorable Andioya William, the LC3 chairman for Nyadi sub-county, says they are going to monitor and own this project to make sure its construction is fully implemented and it is put to the right usage.
Something given by some people out of love like this, good work must be done. The project must succeed. One, we are going to monitor this program very closely, especially every time, every week, every day I'm here. We have set a team of councillors who are on the ground to monitor this project. Day in, day out, we shall be coming here. Both technical and political wings, they will come and monitor this thing closely to see to it that the contractor does not do any short work. The outcome must be okay. Then the sustainability. The most important thing is this project, after constructing the shed, the market shed, we must ensure that people use it correctly for the right purpose. They maintain it. That one we shall put it to the to the tenderer to see to it that the place is maintained. Since it's near the office, on daily basis or weekly basis, we shall be monitoring what is taking place here.
The Marsa East constituency MP Honorable Ruth Lema Temal Ondoro, who is the founder of this project, while saying this is her token of appreciation to the people, she asked them to take keen interest in monitoring government programs.
You are managing Gazurti. Ma said this minute, Mani Meji Mani Mulu minute, Ama said this city. Oko, a remene. Kilemani e paria ziadle, le misu geri. Odu andurikini, ama anduria yibe ama e. Amerikibwe. Imi otimi, imi oko yimi, mi yiji di midini sike zidi ngadi angoni ruade. Ere meneba, afe yoga mete mafani azazo amati duwari. Bake doga mete mafazi yedi abo, ama yoga gamete mafani. Odu pale alubazi yopikini, mangamu, mota badi no sar mama drisu aleni adini. Aka madrina adini erbaba ere onjere. Alwani yo. Te afabani ye menir basi, meni, manir mejimani bo makudia.
Out of the 11 sub-counties in Marsa East constituency, the area MP Honorable Ruth Lema Temal Ondoro has so far constructed market sheds in 6 sub-counties. Osuta Yusuf, West Nile Television, Nalikas.
And more in our stories. Lion Club International on the 22nd of March 2024 commissioned a borehole as a way of empowering women through clean water, clean and safe water in Akwanji Cell, Nyaravur Angal Town Council, Nebi District. Alfred Jawok reports.
The Lions Club International on Friday, 22nd March this year, commissioned a borehole to empower women through clean and safe water in Akwanji Cell, Nyaravur Angaltan Council, Nibi District. While commissioning the borehole, Agosum Adubango, Assistant District Water Officer, Nibi District, said the community of Akwanji Cell have been struggling with the clean water coverage for over 24 years. Agasum applauded Lions Club International for their efforts to promote good sanitation through constructing clean water sources.
For the cooperation and participation in this particular project. Ever since we came here, when we identified this particular village to benefit from this project, the community has been very supportive to an extent that they have fulfilled all the 6 critical requirements. Actually, on our side, as water department, it is within our policy that for every community that we are taking borehole to, they have some key requirements that they'll have to first fulfill before we bring the project. And for this particular community, it didn't take us a lot of time and a lot of pressure, but they responded very well. They fulfilled all the critical requirements, which included signing MOU with the sub-county, availing land where the borehole is to be located, and I can assure you that the land where we are was offered by the community for this project. As district, we didn't pay for it.
Mafalda Chan, 67 years of age, a resident of Akwanji Cell, expressed her excitement over the clean water given to them by Lions Club International.
Kumpimon wang sama jo keli wa pima ene jo ye kanyonga bedo nuti kudo ende tipi karamanya no kanyotere ebedo ngo yen pa mongo kone akete dongo ngengo chalo tin mongo mito ne ya pido ko kendi ya kwanje odwa ko poshi ni mongo mani saga wecha.
Gilbert Onenchan, Principal Assistant Chief Administrative Officer Nebi District, said the future of the community have been ruined during dry spell as some women trek for more distance to look for water.
This is a unique opportunity which came to supplement what government was already doing in the district, and the role of our office was to ensure that the water was got when we heard that there were challenges in some other locations within. Because as a district we had more than 15 boreholes that were being sited at the same time. On the part of the district, I think we had hit about 7 dry wells around the same time, out of 9. And it was a big shock.
Meanwhile, Dr. Oriema Jakor, Second Vice President Lions Club International Nebi, appealed to Lions Club International to allocate more funds that can help to uplift needy areas across the district.
This is just one of the few projects that have been undertaken so far, and we look forward to handling more projects, and especially in the area of water. As the district leadership said, safe water coverage in the district is just about 73%. That means that remaining 27% are people who are, for no good reason, not accessing safe water.
Emmanuel Orombi, Nebi District Chairperson, said he was committed to working hand in hand with the non-governmental organizations in the district, and he hopes that they can succeed despite the challenges of dry wells in most areas in the district.
You are not giving because you have too much, but because you have the heart to give. And that is and talked about the history of these people. They have suffered. They have been in our heart, but due to meager resources, we couldn't allocate resources for drilling of this borehole. And when I was contacted by the president in the area, I was so happy. I happily said, go to Akwanji. When it was displayed on various fora, people say this was the best allocation the district has ever done. Out of the 5, we spread it to cut across. And also I want to thank you for the freedom that you have given us. Not to say we want only one sub-county or one region. You say choose within Nebi district. And that's how we chose Akwanji.
David Motaisi, the director Lions Club International Norway, said Lions Club International has the capacity to help local communities through the coordination of health and other service delivery to Ugandan people.
It's also a sign of welcoming and appreciating our little contribution that we've made. I want to thank My role is mainly to coordinate the support from Norway and Uganda, which I've done for about 30 years now. The issue is that there should be value for money. These people sacrifice money, so when it comes here, at least there should be value for it. So that's why I want to thank the Lions Club of Nebi and the local government for the choices you've made to bring water where it's actually most needed.
The construction of the borehole cost 35 million shillings with funding from Lions Club International. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And more in our stories. In order to forge ways on promoting safety and security within the transportation industry, Watu Credit Uganda, a company financing motorcycle and phone loans plus training of border riders, held a meeting with the security and border leadership to deliberate on the gaps affecting the industry. Farish Majid has more.
Watu Credit Uganda, a company financing motorcycle and phone loans plus training of the border riders on 21st of March 2024, convened a meeting with security and border leaders of West Nile sub-region to discuss and forge ways of promoting security within the industry. The meeting, which took place at Heritage Court Hotel in Arua City, attracted the security leaders from police, intelligence, resident city and district commissioners, plus the boda leaders from West Nile to deliberate on gaps hindering the industry. Alexander M. Rueza, the regional manager for What Grade, says the meeting was organized with the aim of bringing the security and boda leadership together to deliberate on gaps affecting the industry and also to draw measures of averting some of the risks.
We wanted to hear from the security sector how best we can network with them, work with them to improve the security of borders in West Nile. It's a very porous area, especially the borders in West Nile. So in order to protect border sector, definitely we need the security forces in the region. So also it was about sharing with the security how best we can work together to improve the security and operations of the borders in West Nile region.
Inspector of Police Matua Alfred Tokira, the Community Liaison Officer for Central Division, says the meeting with the key players is very timely, as it's going to address on some of the gaps that have been affecting the security within the industry.
So our teaming up with the Boda today is going to help us. Having a security meeting with them is going to help us to bridge those gaps that existed between us as security and the borders. They are going to be giving us timely information on things which they see of security concern out there, and they are going to mobilize themselves also as members of the border security, border members, to fight crime challenges which they face as borders in that industry.
Meanwhile, El Mahad Salim, the chairperson of the border industry, Arua, acknowledged the meeting as he says there is need for the company to continue collaborating with the session for the development of the border industry in West Nile sub-region.
Expect us to be being with what it is. The verification exercise for these loans, you will find that a boy of 18 years, so long as he has the initial deposit that the financial institution needs, the boy is below 18 years, you will find that these people are already giving the loan to this gentleman without giving training, without giving proper directives to this gentleman. And even sometimes this is a person who doesn't have a stage. At the end of the day, you find that this person begins to loiter within the within the streets of the town, looking for stages, moving here, being chased, moving there, being chased.
The annual police crime report of 2023 indicates that 82% of the deaths on Ugandan roads are for pedestrians and the borders. Farish Majid, West Nile TV, Nilcast.
You are most welcome for today's edition of NILE Sports News. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Stories continues to break every day in the world of sports, and I know so many people outside there that want to know what is happening in the world of ongoing in the school ball games all over the country. But mostly we look at what is happening within the region of West Nile. I can confirm to you, Teregu is ongoing, Arua district is ongoing, Koboko is kickstarting on Monday, the group stages fixture is already out, and also Arua City is climaxing tomorrow. But let's kickstart with the updates coming from Arua City. It's all about how the third playoffs went today. There was a game between Arua Town SS, formerly known as Arua Town College Senior Secondary School, and Niva High, formerly known as Nile High. And I can confirm to you the full time of that particular game ended in a barren draw. It was a tense game between the two schools, and it was Niva High that went on to beat Arua Town SS in the penalty shootout, which ended by 3 goals to 2. That means Niva High, formerly known as NILE High Yitia, they are now through to the regionals, which will take place in Koboko come the other coming week. Meanwhile, from the side of the girls football, there was an encounter in the third playoffs also between Muni Girls Senior Secondary School and Tarantino Ladies, whereby Muni, of course, the defending champions of last year, went on to edge out Tarantino by a goal to nil. And I can also confirm to you, Muni Girls also through to the regionals as far as girls football is concerned. Before this, how the two teams transpired to meet today. There was a semi-finals which we have played yesterday in girls football. There was a game between Muni Girls and Mvara Senior Secondary School where we saw Mvara edging out Muni Girls in girls football by a goal to nil. On the other side, Ediofe edging out their neighbors Tarantino by a goal to nil. The real final in girls football will take place tomorrow. I am talking about the ongoing inter-school ball games for Arue City. That means Mvara will be taking on Ediofe Girls in the final of ladies football. I want to repeat it again. Muni Girls, they are the champions of the third playoffs. Then on the other side, boys will also be playing tomorrow. I mean the real final, whereby you will be also expecting Mvara Senior Secondary School to tussle it out with RSS. It is the repeat of last year's final where we saw Mvara playing with RSS. It never went so well for Mvara Senior Secondary School. It was RSS that beat Mvara in the finals. It ended in the penalty shootout. We are waiting to see whether history will repeat itself tomorrow. Meanwhile, on the other side, we saw, in fact, for Mvara to proceed to the finals, we saw them eliminating Niva High by 3 goals to nil. Meanwhile, on the other side yesterday, we saw RSS playing a barren draw with Arue Town SS, and RSS maneuvering through in the penalty shootout. Final will be tomorrow, both girls football and boys football. Not only updates coming from ongoing inter-school ball games in Arue City. Meanwhile, on the other side in Arue District, games are also ongoing. I can confirm to you the same finals we also played yesterday, both girls and boys football. The real finals will be tomorrow, starting with girls football. The final will be between Logri Girls and Vora Girls. I want to repeat it again. Logri Girls taking on Vora Girls. It will be tomorrow. Logri Girls in the semi-finals yesterday, they beat Bondo Army by a goal to nil. On the other side, we also saw Vora emerging victorious over Okufura side. And this one takes us to what people like so much. I am talking about boys football, which schools from Arue District have also gone to the finals. We've seen the SS, they are through to the finals, and they will be tussling it out with the Giants. I mean NILE High. NILE High yesterday in one of the semi-finals, they edged out Vora by a goal to nil. Meanwhile, on the other side, Usindi, we are 2 goals to nil winners over Okufura SS. And then in the third playoffs, Vora will be tussling it. Vora SS will be tussling it out with Okufura. The side that is going to win the bronze medal will proceed to the regionals. Meanwhile, on the other side, NILE High together with Usindi, they already through to the regionals, just waiting to see who will emerge as the overall champions. What about in Teregu District? I can also confirm to you the games have also reached to the finals. Arue City, Arue District, Teregu District, the finals will all be tomorrow. Then on the other side, that side of Teregu, as I had said, Area SS will be tussling it out with Origin SS. Area SS, we are a goal to nil winners over One Progressive. Meanwhile, on the other side, Origin, of course, went on to edge out Hillside by a goal to nil. That is in the boys football. That's why you will be seeing Origin meeting RSS in the finals. Meanwhile, in the bronze medal or start the playoffs, One Progressive Senior Secondary School will be tussling it out with Hillside. What about in ladies football? Games were also played in the semi-finals yesterday. Otumbari ladies played a barren draw with Owafa ladies, and we saw Otumbari progressing through to the finals after 4-2 penalty win over Owafa. Meanwhile, the other semi-final did see Katrini edging out Keystone by a goal to nil. Meanwhile, in the ladies football, you will be seeing Katrini tussling it out with Otumbari. Like I said, the one for Koboko is kickstarting on Monday. They will be the ones to host the regionals from the districts from Greater Nebi region. Others have already concluded. Others have reached to the semi-finals. Others are yet in the quarterfinals. West Nile Television is here to bring you the updates of inter-school ball games. Let's now shift our attention to what is happening continental. It's all about ongoing Africa Games that is hosted by Ghana. I can confirm to you, yesterday night there was a final between not a final, rather, third playoffs final between Uganda and the country called Senegal. And it's the first of its kind. We are seeing women national team of Uganda winning a continental trophy after knocking out Senegal in the bronze medal. The full time of that game ended in a barren draw. And then we saw our crested queens knocking out Senegal in the penalty shootout, which ended by 6-5. That means Uganda, the ladies, the crested cranes, the crested queens rather, they are returning home with bronze medal. What about for the hippos? I can confirm to you a very big encounter come tonight. The kickoff time will be 11 p.m. The game between Uganda and Ghana. That one will be the final for the men's side. Uganda, you look at how their journey has been. They have been pitted in Group B alongside the countries like Senegal, Nigeria, not forgetting about South Sudan. They managed to win all the group stages games, and in the same finals we saw them playing in Congo, and they managed to beat them in the same finals by 4-2. Meanwhile, on the other side, the host country, we are pitted together with countries like Gambia, Benin, and not forgetting about Benin, Gambia, not forgetting about Congo, and they managed to eliminate their neighbor Senegal after beating them in the other same final. They are clashing tonight. We are waiting to see whether the trophy will be returning to our country, Uganda, or else it will remain at the host country. Ghana is actually what everyone is waiting to see, as the two nations will be tussling it out tonight. And let's finalize, wind up everything with what is coming from Europe. It's all about bad news for the country of England, as one of their stars, I'm talking about Bukayo Saka, has withdrawn from the squad because of injury, and he has been a phenomenal integral player for the country of England. Remember, tomorrow England will be having a friendly with Brazil. After that, next week on Wednesday, they will be tussling it out with another country called Belgium, and Bukayo Saka said no, I cannot now play the games because I'm having an injury, and he has already returned at Arsenal to continue his rehabilitation. Remember, next week, 31st, when we shall be celebrating Easter Sunday, Arsenal will be tussling it out with the Manchester City in title class. So we are waiting to see if that game will get Bukayo Saka ready for the Gunners. Remember, this season he has already scored 16 goals for the team of Gunners, and out of the 16 goals, 13 goals they have come in the domestic league. I am talking about English Premier League. Meanwhile, for England, out of the 31 games he has played for England, he has gone on to score 11 times for England. With that, we have come to the end of today's edition of NILE Sports News. It has been me, Benson Pastore, doing it for you. Let's link up again tomorrow for the same program, as I will be in person to feed you with what is happening in the finals of the inter-school ball games. I promise I will be in person to bring for you the finals of Arua City, Arua District, not forgetting about Teregu District. Let's link up again tomorrow.
Thank you, Rako Benson Pastore, for that sports news and that sports highlight. Welcome to the end of the Nilecast on Yon West Nile Television. Thank you always, viewers, for taking the time to be with us from the beginning of the Nilecast to the end of the Nilecast on Yon West Nile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that may follow. My name